All right, folks, we got a good one for you today. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you will know that I've wrapped the roof of my Model Y. You have the option of tinting your Model Y. We've also put electrochromatic film on the roof of the Model Y in an effort to cool down the cabin of the car. Now, I'm in an extremely hot place in Phoenix, Arizona, so that's a big reason as to why it's hard for me to keep the car cool in the summer months when it's 110 every single day. So if you're in other parts of the world or country, you may not have that issue. But today, we have another solution. So this is the full shade, and we're gonna see how it fits in the Model Y, how it rejects heat, and how hard it is to install. Let's unbox it. Also, I can't read Spanish, but I assume that this means vehicle sunroof in Spanish. That might be Italian, actually. Tough to say. Wow.
Wow.
All right, so upon opening this, very nice so far. You can see on this side of it that the material used should identically match the material on the interior of your Model Y. So let's get that out of the case.
How do you match it?
Yeah. Well, yeah, and Andrew's right, actually. To match the interior of the Model Y, we'd have to get our hands dusty and then just go like this all around, because then it would just blend in with the rest of the car. That's what they do at Tesla. From here, I think it's pretty straightforward for the install. You just turn these tabs, that way they catch on the underside. Let's see how easy it is to get in the car. And for both black front clips, make sure they mark the middle aligns with emergent. Who the hell wrote this? So as far as build quality on this goes, looks really nice actually. This is like aluminum. You can see it's like almost caulking here, caulking, I don't know. And then you have this, like I said earlier, matches the roof of the Tesla identically. So let's toss it in, see how it goes down there. I don't remember what the front and the back is. Neighbor looks, I'm just here like that. All right, so here's what comes with the full shade. You can see these two clips here, which will go in the front part of the car. I'll show you how these come into play. These two cover up the holes where these long screws will go into, and then a screwdriver, which is very nice. And again, some more Italian. I can't pronounce that. Let me know what this says in the comments. To get it in, the part of the full shade that has the holes in it, I guess we could just show you, because when I say something, I need to show you. It's much more entertaining that way. So the holes are right here. So wherever you see these holes, that means the front of the car, and I put these visors down to kind of hold it in place. And in the back, you take those plastic clips and turn them out, and you slide it in. So the install on this level of difficulty, scale 1 to 77, we're gonna put it on a 3, whereas 77 is being very hard. So level 3 of 77. All right, let's put these clips on. Clever girl. Okay, kind of line those up like that. This hooked up in that motherfucker. I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. Level just increased to level 10 of 77 on difficulty. All right, so quick update here. We're still to level, we'll bring it down to level 9 of 77 in terms of difficulty. Basically, you have to take this and tuck it, clever girl, take this and tuck it.
Clever girl.
Tuck it like that, and then you turn it forward and it catches under there. So you can see this one is installed. We're gonna line that up right there with this, and that is how it will be fixated to the front. Again, the rear is already fixated. What if we just left it like this and drove like this? You get in an accident. So what you want to do when installing this, the screw is going to actually be pushed in all the way through, so you can actually see it come out on the other side here. And then you're going to take that and just match it up with the threads in this clip that we inserted. So, all right, so now that we got these grooves aligned in with the clip that goes under the roof, the front part of the roof trim here, you just have this finishing piece, which is nice, that pops in there. Okay, so that fits in there nicely, and again, it's about the color of the roof just to keep it all blended. I'm gonna get the back tucked in to make sure that's secure, and then we're gonna see how it looks and works. This really, it's not that hard of an install. Like, my main thing when I do these types of installs, especially aftermarket things, you do not want it to be hard. Like, for example, the dashboard that I have here, this will be linked in the description. Very easy install, and then the look of it is incredible. You just don't want to be, I don't know. Definitely also need one of these tools as well. I'll have these linked, these Amazon tools. These are good for a lot of the things you do in Teslas, or like trim pieces. So this will be very helpful for you. So the back of the car, yeah, the back's pretty solid. I mean, those clips turn out like this and you tuck them in and under. So it looks pretty solid there. And there's kind of how it comes in and out. Tighten up the other side if we can. And then also another thing to note that's really nice is there's a magnetic strip here. So when you pull these together, it clamps like that. So that's good because it's going to reduce vibration. This is also available for the Tesla Model 3. So if you have Model 3 and you want to have this type of protection, but it's very lightweight. It looks really nice and is going to give you 100% blockage with this. So I really like it. So we're going to go for a ride here. It's interesting how it changes the interior of the car. For example, the VW ID4 has this that's fully electric that comes with the car. Tesla doesn't have that. So it's nice that this is an aftermarket feature that you can get. Again, it'll be linked in the description, but man, pretty cool. Let's go for a drive. All right, so as you can see here, I do have the full shade partially installed, but after looking at the directions a little bit closer, I realized that this was included, this piece, so you could align these clips on the roof. So this is preset to line up perfectly with these holes on your roof. So that's what this is for. That way you don't have to fumble around with sliding them back and forth, because it's kind of, once they're in there, it's kind of hard to move them left or right. So luckily you have this, so that way you don't have to shift them. So if we line them up, you can see that it perfectly aligns with those cutout holes. So before you put in the full shade, you're gonna wanna put the clips in first using this device so the clips are in the right place, then you slide this in. So I did that a little bit out of order, but it's my job to make mistakes so you don't have to. All right, so we have the full shade in the car, and so as far as the install goes, like I said, I'd say it's a level, we'll finalize it at a level 25 of 77 on the Gjeebs scale. Really the main thing is because of those clips, and then getting that final screw in was a little hard, but still overall this is a less than 30-minute install. It's helpful to have two people when doing it because you can slide it in and help hold it while you're screwing it in. But once it's in, it's very lightweight. There's nothing on it that can really rattle. So we've been going over bumps and things driving around. I don't hear any difference. If anything, it may help the cabin noise a little bit because it's reducing the surface area with all that glass. So we're gonna get scientific here because of the sound waves. The sound waves aren't, hitting off the glass. It's just more dampened inside of here. I'm noticing there's not as much echo in the car as there was before. So if I want to open it up, I just grab it here right in the center, pull it forward. The tough part, I guess, would be in the back. You can't really push it all the way back, but if you had someone back there, they could. But again, just having that convenience, almost like a sunroof to open it up or close it. It's a well-built product. Like it just really is. I mean, this matches up nicely. It doesn't move around. I'm actually surprised how much I actually like having this in there. I don't like having a bunch of extra junk inside the car. I have like my an extra phone holder here, and then I have the full shade now in the car, and it's really a solid product. It fits well. Most importantly, the install is easy, reduces the cabin noise, and then in the summer it's really going to reduce the heat, especially if you're in Florida, Texas, Arizona, Southern California, places like that. So yeah, awesome product. Again, I'll have it linked in the description. Nancy, thank you for sending this out. I appreciate it. Nancy from Full Shade. It is an awesome invention. It's well executed. It doesn't seem like a cheap piece. And if someone got in your car, they would assume that this just came with it. So that's it. Now, if you guys want to watch a video where I review a bunch of accessories, you're going to want to click this video right here. It goes through a bunch of accessories and has various discount codes for the companies that I was showing the products for. I think you'll really enjoy this video.